Hann hafði hljóð á þér. Ég skildi ekki svo oft að hljóða á það. Siggi, þú stærðir ekki í skóla? Það var ekki til að skipta. Það
eina sem ég get ekki, ég næ ekki upp og opna fallið.
Kan du sammen da?
Má vist ekki vera?
Það kemur strax að hérna það er eftir. Já, það var í hana Da Vinci-kóti og hérna eins og sem bíl og svona. Það er hérna Tamax. Það gerði ekki einn. Og fleiri myndir.
Það er þessi mynd.
Ég var að segja að Matta skiptaði út, skiptaði við hinskrifarar. Það má ekki. Einn og hálf. Er það 20?
Það getur verið einn hóp.
Já.
40.
Ég skrifa hér.
Ekki búið.
Vissi ekki að þið varu komnir.
Siggi var búið að hausta hyggja.
Við verðum að vera.
Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. And hello to you. My name's Robbie Dove. My pleasure to be bringing you live darting action. Coming to you from Iceland. Ah, sorry, Matty. Hear me out loud, and so could the players. So yeah, sorry about that. But there we go. Hope everyone is doing mighty, mighty fine on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. It's morning in Iceland. It's afternoon here in the United Kingdom. I'm sure it's evening in numerous places in the world as well. This is Stigamót number 7. It's the Icelandic ranking event. 7 of 12. There is 2 more weekends of ranking events to come. And I think it's the top 8 who do fall within the rankings. Yeah, there you go. The top 8 from the rankings will be in the Icelandic Premier League starting in August, so do stay tuned for that. Top 8 from the rankings, including the 501 Icelandic champion, Matty, the 301 Icelandic champion, Richard Diego, then 2 finalists from the Lengyan Open on the 22nd of August. If the same player features twice, if you like, which is likely to happen, I would say, the IPS, the Icelandic Darting Association, they get themselves a pick. Lots and lots and lots of darts taking place today. We've got the final day of the PDC Summer Series. Now, if you're a darts fan, maybe you haven't got the facility of watching it, or you'd really like to watch this, don't worry, I will keep you posted with all the goings on there, as well as other games taking place around the boards here as part of Stigamót number 7. Number 8 is going to follow a little bit later on, but we're going to start with number 7. 10 players currently taking part. Hrefna Sævarsdóttir, Sigríður Jónsdóttir. Hrefna has just taken the second leg to make it 2-0. Peter Gudmundsson is 1-0 up against Thor Valdsson. Alex Manny Peterson is up 1-0 against Halli. See, we can see Sigurður Agdal Steinsson, Stigiala. They're messing around on doubles a little bit. And Gudmundsson and Vitar Valdimarsson. Gudmundsson is 1-0 up. Storge Gudmundsson a little way back, but Sigurður Athel Steinsson looking for double 10 here. I remember Sigurður, he won the Icelandic National Championship a couple of years ago, a couple of summers ago. It was brilliant. Played very well indeed. Can't pin double 5. Gudmundsson then to get things up and running after doubles go long. Well, it's only going to get 1 dart now. Does indeed 1 dart, it's 16. Can't find it. I'm going to triple check my voice can be heard all around the world. As Athel Steinsson's not going to find double 5, might be back for double 2. Thorgeir Gudmundsson, usually pretty solid. He's had a slow start here. There it is. Oh goodness, my voice is audible, and a moment ago it was audible to everyone in the auditorium until Matty came to the rescue and shut me up. There we go then. It's first to 5, as you can see on our lovely score graphic created by Matty. No results in as of yet. Hrefna still 2-0 up against Sigriður Jonsdottir. And a 1-0 beat to Gudmundsson against Thorvaldsen. Hallie's levelled up against Alex Manny Peterson. And Sigriður Gudmundsson 1-0 up against Vidar Valdimarsson. All very exciting stuff indeed. Over in the PDC, Joe Cullen leads Ross Smith 3-zip. Boris Krishmar, soft tipper, Croatian, could be an absolute beast. He leads Dave Chisnell 3-1. No results in as of yet. Nathan Aspinall is the closest, 4-0 up against Roby Rodriguez. I'll be giving you all the ins and outs of that, as well as this. So I think you're in for a little bit of fun. If you're wondering what is going on, this is the regular ranking event. They play 12. It used to be 1 a month, but now they kind of cram in, you know, well, I don't know if it's now they cram in, you know, every few weeks they do a couple, or if it's just because of COVID, not entirely sure. But I can tell you that this is 7. We've got 8 coming up later today, and then 9, 10, 11, and 12 will be taking place. A couple of weekends up until August. Remember, a lot is riding on the Icelandic Premier League. You can actually look at the full. First of all, you can look at all of the results of our Stigamót events, our ranking events on Dart Connects. The fantastic system it is. There is actually a link so you can see the current standings within the ranking events. Thorgeir Gudmundsson 10, 18, at least 32. Oh, it is just wide, just wide. So Sigiala should get himself a dart at something here, possibly. Well, it's now possibly the bull. Fantastic shot there. Done very well to get the treble when he needed it. The sort of form that won him the Icelandic Championship right there. He takes out 67 in 2 darts, treble 17, double 8. Recovered well from that lackluster dart, levels things up. It is 1 apiece. Same score as Jonsdottir and Sævarsdóttir, they're 1 apiece. Gudmundsson and Valdimarsson are 1 apiece as well. Hallie has taken the lead against the youngster Alex Manny Peterson. And Alex Manny Peterson's father, Peter Gudmundsson, is 2-0 up. The other youngster, Alexander Thorvaldsen. dart.is/EN. That's the website you can have a look at all your Live Darts Iceland ranking informations. dart.is/EN. That's the English website. There's a national ranking list. And see, Mattias Fredriksson is top of the list. This year he has won 1, 2, 3, 4 events, including the last one, number 6. Bjarni Sigurdsson looks like he's second. Hasn't updated actually for 5 and 6, but I believe Bjarni won the last event, number 6. But yes, have a look on dart.is/EN, look at the national rankings, and you can see there are 68 people within the rankings. So lots and lots of Icelanders throwing darts, which is exactly what we like. Over at the PDC Summer Series are 2 beasts of tungsten. Christopher Tysky and Michael Smith are the first players through to the last 64. Ratajski with an 103 and a bit average, 6-1 over Gary Blades, who's pretty good himself. Won through at Q School this year. I think there's a bit to see of Gary Blades. And Benito van der Pas, who's been up and down. He lost 6-1 to Michael Smith, who averaged 104.3. So two pretty much identical averages, really. And Nathan Aspinall is almost through against Roby John Rodriguez, and Jelle Klassen is through against Adam Hunt. So it's Jelle Klassen, Christopher Ratajski, and Michael Smith are victorious at the moment. Thorgeir Gudmundsson is going to be on 57. He's got a couple of darts at tops. He's been pretty good on 16s. Oh, and he's pretty good on tops as well. Wonderful stuff there from Thorgeir Gudmundsson. He takes the 2-1 lead over the former Icelandic champion. Follow everything that is occurring on the Dart Connect system, tv.dartconnect.com. This is Stigamót number 7. What I'm actually going to do is have a look at the draw. The men's and women's going on. 6 players featuring in the first round, preliminary round if you like. And then 4 players have received a bye. Matti Fredriksson, Karl Helge Jonsson, Vita Charua, and Throsta Ingimarsson. So the game we're watching now, which is Athel Steinton, and the winner of this has the privilege of taking on Matti Fredriksson in the quarter-final. 12 players featuring in this event, including 4 byes. For the women's, Ingebjörg, who won both events yesterday, she is into the semi-finals by way of a bye. And she will play either Krefner or Sigrid. Semis. Ingebjörg just needs to win 1 game to make the final. Pretty interesting stuff. Petra Fredriksdottir and Tara Dilja Helgadottir. They both a bye as well, and will be playing each other in the semi-final. Men's and women's darts here at Live Darts Iceland, where we're watching Thorgeir Gudmundsson. Simi Alla. He is also known as number 3. Follow all of the action on tv.dartconnect.com. Darts galore. Darts as well and truly returns. I love it. William O'Connor and Glenn Durrant also through to the last 64. O'Connor beating Rafferty and Durrant beating Dirk Telneckers. So much Thompson. I've also been playing a bit of arrows as well, throwing some darts myself. It is a fun pass. I'm not exactly very good. I enjoy it. Sigurður Athelsson, he might go bullseye here, 82. Let's go bullseye. Missed completely. That's 79 left if that's not the 3. 19 double 11, which is the way to go, because you hit treble 19 a lot. You know, technically 13s is a little better because it leaves tops, but treble 19 is the way to go, especially if you've got 3 darts in hand, because a single leaves 20 for tops. So you don't blame anyone if they've got 79, 2 darts in hand, go and treble 19. It's kind of the natural way to go. Is it as mathematically perfect as can be? No. But darts all about taking your chances. If you hit treble 19, you've got a dart at a double. It may be double 11, but it's a double. Anyway, it's all irrelevant now as Siggy Alla. More darts at tops. Last dart at tops. And that dart was nowhere near. It was a little far, quite near, and then even further away. So we should see 20 here. Well, we should be 12 for tops. Has that gone inside? I think it has. I don't know why he didn't go for a 20 double 60. He's been great on double 60. But then again, he hadn't missed a dart at tops. Talking of not missing a dart at tops, Sigurður Athel Steinsson pins in dart at tops in some style. Levels things up at 2 apiece. Peter Gudmundsson leads the youngster Alexander Thorvaldsen 3-2. Despite Alex Manny Peterson winning the first leg of the game against Hallie I. Yields, Hallie has won the next 4. It's just 1 leg away. That's Thorvaldsen just pimped back against Peter Gudmundsson 3-2. The ladies, Hrefna and Sigurður, sorry, it's a little early for me to be pronouncing things. They are tied at 2 apiece. Gudmundsson and Athel Steinsson, according to my system, is 1-0 to Gudmundsson, but you can see very clearly it's... Oh, I'll have a look at that in a quick second. And Valdemar Gudmundsson tied up at 2 apiece as well. Hrefna, I don't know, I think I might have given you some false information, leads 4-0 against Sigrid Jonsdottir. 4-0. I just did a bit of a refresh and these scores are updating, which is always a joy. Always coming in. From the PDC Summer Series Players Championship 13, PDC Summer Series number 5, Jose de Sousa, the runner-up a couple of days ago. He has beaten Jan Dekker. William Borland has beaten Rob Cross. That is a shock. Rob Cross, who hit a 9-darter yesterday, who was the runner-up at James Wade yesterday, is out in the very first round. Out-averaged William Borland, granted only by 0. Oh, no, he didn't out-average him. Sorry, here, it was an averages very similar. 94.9 Borland, 94.8 Cross. But William Borland, who nearly knocked out Michael van Gogh, has knocked out yesterday's runner-up, Rob Cross. Exciting indeed. Nathan Aspinall has now beaten Roby John Rodriguez. Boris Krishmar has beaten Dave Chisnell. Dave Chisnell, runner-up. Event number 2, I think it was, to Ryan Joyce. Blimey, O'Reilly. Seeds dropping like flies. Anyone else? No one else major. Ian White's through. Darryl Gurney is through, 102.8 average. Ted Evans. The shock of the last one on to wait so far. Rob Cross, yesterday's runner-up, he looked like he was in form. Hit a gorgeous 9-darter. His second PC 9-darter. His first 9-darter on stream. Knocked out. Very well done indeed to William Bond, who if he's, you know, doing good things against the top guys, you may see a little more of Borland. Right, 1-2-2 left, 62 now. Treble 10 perhaps, or is he going to go to 12s? 12s is the usual route when your opponent's on a finish. He did go treble 10, he's taken a risk. Big 20 teared up. He's telling Sigurður, you're not going to get this. Treble 20 leaves bullseye. This would be sweet as. And it's not going to happen, so the gamble does pay off. I think at this sort of level, you know, you can afford to gamble. More times than not, you'll probably be all right. But I think if Matthew was playing, I don't think he would have gambled. He would have gone for the aggressive route. That's outside, I think. Yeah, I can sides. Well, 1 dart now. Maybe he is better at tops. Double 16. Thorgeir couldn't hit it. Well, another double 8. That'll do. And I love a double-double. Oh, unlucky. Give me 30 seconds. I'm on reserve battery power for my Mac, which is always bad. Let's grab the charger. Oh, blimey. That's always bad as well. Is it in? Is it in? There it is. Rightio. 3-2 in favour of Thorgeir Gudmundsson. 30 seconds. I'll be back. Live commentary here from, well, I'm in the United Kingdom, but we are watching Icelandic darts, Icelandic arrows, my favourite type of arrows, if I can say so myself. All sorts of results coming in from the PDC. Steve Brown, PDC, chairman of the JDC, and the new MAD, it's, modern amateur darts. He's been beaten by Mensa Sulevic. He actually averaged a little higher than Mensa. Talking of Steve Brown, JDC, and of course MAD, we're going to be streaming the Iceland Open. I think it's in September. All the information you could possibly need is on dart.is/en. And there is, can I say this? I was about to say something, but I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can. All I'm saying is it's going to be a good tournament. It's going to be a good tournament, let's put it that way. What I can say about the Iceland Open is being bumped up from a bronze event to a silver event with total prize money around at about £4,500. £4,500 money I'd love to see in my pocket as Sigurður Steinsson takes out 51 in some style, levels things up. It's all 3 all, not all 3, but 3 all. Here in Iceland, it's 7th ranking event. There's, of course, vying for Premier League status. All very exciting indeed. We have our first result in Halli Ayils, average 71 and a bit, 71 and a half, against Alex Manny Peterson. That was a 5-1 scoreline in the end. Over in the PDC, James Wade, yesterday's winner, was taken to a last leg decider by youngster Rhys Robinson. Ross Smith, playing some really good stuff of late from before lockdown anyway. He's beaten Joe Cullen. Joe Cullen's and Ryan Meikle, who has been playing the hairdresser. He's been playing fantastically. He was very unlucky in as much as he faced Michael van Gogh. He took Michael van Gogh in to a deciding leg in the first round. Just now, Ryan averaged 98.3 himself. Just what fashion. So it was 1-0 Michael, 2-0 Michael, 3-0 Michael, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-all, 5-4 Michael, 5-all. And Ryan hit 96, 99, 96, 140. But he couldn't make out 70. He missed. Well, he only scored, he already missed 2 match darts or 1 match dart. And Michael van Gogh was able to take out 12. So a brilliant, valiant effort there from Ryan Meikle, it must be said. But the reason Van Gogh is number 1 and the best in the world. Brilliant stuff here from from Goodmanson, sorry. 2 big trebles. That leaves him on 81. And it's first to 5, so this is a really, really big leg for both. Oh yes, oh yes. Double 12. Oh, that was close. He thought it's in. He thinks it's in. The eyesight might not be what it quite used to be. Double 6 here. Both of them were extremely close. That was 3 very well thrown darts indeed. Sigurður Steinsson shot on a bullseye. That's the outer balls. Treble 20 tops. Unlucky. That wasn't the best dart in the world. He might not be back in this leg. That's a pin, but that's a carbon copy of his last dart. That isn't, no, that's in the double. Brilliant stuff there. Absolutely fantastic. It is 4-3. Goodmanson, everything with throw so far. Sigurður must hold here. If he doesn't hold, he'll not be progressing. Ranking event number 7. Peter Goodmanson has beaten Alexander Falson. So it is Peter and Hallie. They're through to the last 16. Sorry, through to the quarterfinals, should I say. Goodmanson is also up against Valdimarsson. Webster is through against Kim Hybrecht, who's had a reasonable run, I'd say. Brendan Dolan's beaten Josh Payne. That's if you're getting a bit confused, by the way. That's over in Milton Keynes as part of the PDC Summer Series. Something I'm keeping a very, very close eye on. It's brilliant to have the return of darts. I think the Icelandic Darts Association did a stellar job of keeping the darts up and running with the IDA shootouts. We've seen Alan Suter doing incredibly well. Matty won an event. Tom Bourne won an event. But Alan Suter was actually beaten in the last leg aside in the very, very last game. His only defeat, who was it that he beaten? Someone will know. Jamie Clark, that was it. Jamie Clark in a last leg decider of what was a stellar, stellar match. Bullseye, treble 14. He's gone bull. Again, he's gone the bold route. Treble 14 makes sense. But with Thorgeir back on 102, Sigurður back on 88. Which he'll get a shot at bullseye here if he doesn't go away. But big 18. It is a little bit of an awkward one. 2 singles, 4 balls. I think that's why Goodmanson opted to go for the bullseye. And he's missed the big 18. He's missed the big 18. So then a double top. That's a lovely marker, isn't it? Lovely stuff. And there it is, 4 apiece. So we are all on throw. And this is a last leg decider. See who is going to progress. Thorgeir with the advantage of throw. If we carry on in this fashion, it is Thorgeir who's going to win. But you just don't know. You just don't know in this sport. Three results in. Peter Goodmanson, Sigurður Goodmanson, and Hallie Isles. Hallie with the higher average. 71 and a bit. Hrefna and Sigurður are in a last leg shootout. 4 apiece, just like this one. Remember, the winner of this will be taking on Matty Fredriksson, who received a bye into the quarterfinals. I think it was based on seeding. Matty being the top seed gets the luxury of first bye. I think I might be wrong with that, but I think that's how it works. This is for the match. The 20s guy. He's hit a lot of those ones, hasn't he? He has swayed to the right. He went for B18 last time. He hit 4. He's hit numerous of those ones. But that's a good treble. Oh, that's not a great third dart either, is it? 64 score. Could have been worse. Treble 17 here. Treble 18 maybe. Steiner needs to ensure of 2 big singles, and it's something that hasn't been guaranteed. Well, that's a good marker to be honest, but I think going for the big 18 is more important here than trying to squeeze into the treble and risking going into the 1s or most likely the 4s. I think he's thinking about the best plan of action here. He has 68 left. That was a good dart. That was a good dart, considering the other darts he's been throwing. Bullseye! Oh, and that was high. High into the 1. Well, then it's going to be 12 if history repeats itself. It's not. It's going to be 9, which means he's only going to get 1 dart at double. It's probably going to be 3 for tops. I'd question why he's not going 3 for tops if he doesn't. 43 left. That is just in the 3. That was perilously close to the 17s. Double top of the match. And double top of the match is not there. That is what pressure does to you. Sigurður Athelssteinsson should get 2 darts at a double here of his choosing. Probably 16s. We're looking at a big 17 here. It's got a nice big 17. That was safe. So 2 darts at double 16. Match dart. He's just got inside. That was identical sides of the wire there. That was unfortunate, and he might not be back because we know how good Thorgeir has been on tops. Isn't there a little pressure? No, there is not. He's been doing this for a while. I can assure you, he's got a shirt on. He's not Scottish. Made for Scotland. Always gifted the shirt, maybe. Anyway, what I can tell you is that it's a very tight game. Against Fredriksson over in the quarters. Pretty good stuff there. And the only game left is between the ladies, Hrefna and Sigurður. Hrefna leads 4-2. Winner of that will play Ingibjörg in the semi-final, the other semi-final Petria and Tara Delia. Let's have a look at what's going on in the PDC. Lots and lots of results in the last 128. But nothing that I haven't already said, actually. I think there's about our first wave of games. Yeah, 17 results so far. Klassen. Darren Webster and Kim Hybrex. That was obviously a very quick game. Fun, fun, fun. Righto then. When the action resumes, I will resume as well. I guess it's going to be Matty. That's my guess. Matty and Thorgeir Gudmundsson. That's my guess. You can actually have a look at the on the Docket TV, which I think is brilliant. So you can actually see what board people are going to be playing on. So that was ball 3 that we just witnessed there. And the board hasn't been assigned yet, which makes me think, as Matty is practicing, it may well be this board. Don't go anywhere. When the action resumes, so will the commentary. Keeping updated, of course, on all of the boards around here in Iceland and the PDC Summer Series as well. An exciting event, an exciting day of tungsten. Okay.
Þú er ekki hérna?
Jú, þú skrifar hérna. Erum við í horninu?
Nú. Það sé ekki bara Matti, sjónvarspjaldin númer 3.
Það er 3.
Já. Hei, hvað er hérna? Já, það stendur hérna. Nei, það sé sem Guðmundsson.
Það er ekki frænsa þetta. Það er að fara að gera. Sendir. Ég geta að spila mótið annars staðar.
Ítum hann á Ítum Pörsun?
Já, einn Pörsun og svo leikmennina.
Ítur og bæðið. Það er líka þannig að bara ítur á þann sem er mættur og hinn er ekki mættur, þá er það lokkað.
Ok.
Getur að báða. Það er afskrifað. Það er afskrifað, ég samt að ég er hann ekki mættur.
Það leiti ekki alltaf leið, sko. Það er góðið.
Ef skrifar hann ekki mættur, þá minnur alltaf svo eldri. Já. Ég veit ekki hvað segir eldri ekki hérna.
Vítur, er ekki náttúrulega við það? Það var gleðar sem standandi mynd sem fann það. Ég kom upp á stólinu og gamalt maður. Það sé það? Já. Svona sé ég þetta. Það er gamalt maður. Já, það er það.
Og þú ert 3 ára í lögleik?
Já, eftir 3 ára það verður löglegt gaman.
Þetta stuður að panna alltaf þess að þetta er. Svona svo að það er.
Taka 6 bílur, búin að þú. Til það. Ok.
Vítur byrjar. Vítur nú við.
Það er mjög svipað.
Verður þessi aftur.
you give it out?
Hello and welcome. We are now in the quarterfinals of Stigamót number 7. It's the 7th ranking event of 12 different ranking events. The top 8, by the way, in the rankings will sail into the Icelandic Premier League, an event I'm very much looking forward to, starting in August. I'm Robbie Dove. I am your commentator for the duration of these events. We've got 2 today, 7 and 8. 8 is a little bit later on. And Vita starting on treble 18. That looked deliberate. That didn't look like it was a really bad miss. He hit it, so I guess there's no complaints. If you're just joining us, I hope you're doing mighty fine wherever you are, whatever you're up to, enjoying a few arrows. I know you've got many choices in darts, including a couple of wonderful streams put on by the Professional Darts Corporation. Can I advertise them? I'm really enjoying them, must say. But don't worry, if you haven't got access to them, or if you're really enjoying this, if you want to keep up with tabs what is going on, I'm going to be giving you all the information about everything darts. How does that sound? Good. The winners in the last round, of course, Thorgeir Gudmundsson, Peter Gudmundsson, Sigurður Gudmundsson and Halli Ayils. And Hrefna finally beat Sigurður, but neither played particularly well, to be completely honest. Both averaged in the 30s, 3 dart average. But it might be early nerves. Can't have been an easy game to play, you know, to win 5-1. So it takes a minute. At least she got the job done. So Ingibjörg will be playing Hrefna in the semi, as well as Petria playing Tara Dilja. 2 semi-finals. Are we going to see Ingibjörg winning 3 for 3? She won 2 events yesterday. Will she win a 3rd today? I can tell you there's been a 9-dart finish, not here in Iceland, but in Milton Keynes instead, in favour of Darren Webster, who beat Kim Hybrechts and pinned in the perfect leg to match Rob Cross's yesterday. Martin Schindler's hopes of a Summer Series title have been banished. Peter Jakes has beaten the Germans 6-3. And Luke Woodhouse, who seems to be on the up, he's beaten Darren Penhorse 6-3 as well. Sigurður Gudmundsson not going to be taking out 1 6-3. Well, 4 degrees. Has left to Shanghai. Hasn't left to Shanghai. I thought he hit treble 1. He hit got my bad. 1-2-2. That was good mathematical thinking there by Vitar. Single 20 would have left him 1-6-3. Here we go. 18 leaves bull. Again, we saw a lot of that with the last match. Sigurður. Thorgeir, that's the one. Sigurður and Thorgeir. They've done a little bit of risk assessment. Oh, blimey. Oh, that looks so inviting. Look how open that treble 19 bed was. He did find the treble, but not quite. It was half done.
66 gerðir. Það eru 98.
There we go. Has found 3 trebles. But Gudmundsson's going to get 3 clear darts at a double to take the first leg of the game. Matty leads Thorgeir 1-0. Double 4 for Sigia to lead Vita to 1-0. And no, it is not there. So great chance. Vita to nab the leg. Is he going to go straight for 19s? Looks like it, doesn't it? It is. Always a risk of going inside, but it's probably the right thing to do. Realistically. Well, did he go not another 19th bust? Or did he go 7 deliberately to leave double 6? I have no idea. He's a double 12 guy, is Vita. Maybe he was going another 19th to bust, but he went into the 7s. I couldn't possibly say. All I can say is double 8 here for Gudmundsson. And the first leg of the match goes to Gudmundsson. Halli leads Thruster to zip. And Thorgeir Gudmundsson's pin one back against Matti. They are 1 apiece. And Carl Helge Jonsson trails Peter Gudmundsson 0-1. If you'd like to follow any of the scores, the live scores taking place, you can do so at tv.dartconnect.com. Click on events. Just Stigamót ranking event number 7. Winner of this one will play the winner of Thruster and Halli. Halli currently in the lead. So we could see Vita and Halli. We could see semi-final. It's possible. Matti and Peter. Vita and Halli. Who are kind of like the old school 4 in Live Darts Iceland when we first started commentary and streaming. It used to be in Matty's garage, and it was those 4 players playing out every week. Every Wednesday, I think it was. Just to practice for the PDC and NB events.
Thank you.
Vita's going to need to win 5 legs. It is Sigurður in front, both in this leg and in the match, of course. Early days yet, first to 5. Gonna have 6 darts here, at least at 177 for Sigurður. Love to be on a double. It's very possible now. A little bit like Barney. Oh, beautiful stuff there. Absolutely beautiful from the Barney lookalike, in my opinion, anyway. Big trebles to leave them on tops from 177. Absolutely what the doctor ordered. And should probably get 6 darts here, but we'll only hope to use 1. Oh yes, that's how you do that. 177 in 4 darts. Really, really good from Sigurður Gudmundsson. Who leads this one 2-0? That was a break of throw.
95.
Yesterday, Gudmundsson beat thruster Ingi Marson in the last 16. He also beat Alex Manny Peterson as well. That was in the quarters. But lost out to his last namesake, Peter Gudmundsson. That was the last leg shootout in the semi-final. That was event number 6. I could say about event number 5 as well, with the magic of Dot Connect. And Gudmundsson, well, couldn't find quite the explosive start in his first match. He lost out to Carl Helge Jonsson. Has got accolades of his own. Never an easy game against Cali. Anyway, if he gets a treble here, he'll be in pole position in this leg as well. What a whitewash, Vita. In the PDC, Wayne Jones is through against Adrian Gregg. Peter Jakes, as I said earlier. Ryan Searle. Heavy Metal. Got, in my opinion, the best nickname ever. Has lost in the first round 6-0 to Geert Entiez. He averaged 94.3 to Brian. I don't know what happened there. It must have taken out every chance he was presented with. Ryan didn't play badly at all. He got 180s in 3 of the legs. 2 of the legs. 140 first 3 visits to the ball. 140, 140, 140. Check out, blimey, Ryan Searle. He really fancied to have a fantastic run. He's out. Stephen Bunting, average 98.7. He's out as well. Last leg decider, Darius Labanauskas of PDC Nordic and Baltic fame, World Championship 2020 fame. That was unlucky there from Gudmundsson. It's going to get 3 darts at 116. Might have to take it. If Vita can pin in a 140 here, even a ton. Really could do with a treble now. Oh, no, that's not what he wanted at all. Not in the slightest. It's on and out, don't get me wrong. Not exactly world's greatest. No, Vita looking for a couple of treble 19s with left tops. Can't find it. Sigurður here should go bullseye. 3 darts in hand. It's a sensible way of shooting. There you go. It's in the bullseye as well. Double 16. Oh, fantastic. Oh, his finishing's been outstanding. He got 177 in 4 darts, 82 in 2 darts using the bullseye. This is a masterclass from Sigurður Gudmundsson. Vita's got to be careful here, because before too long, this game could be well and truly over. I wouldn't say Vita's been playing badly. Just a few wayward darts here and there. Strong point has been Gudmundsson's finishing. Fantastic work. Joe Mernon, he beat Michael Van Goen yesterday. He's through, beat Graham Usher. Chris Dobie has won over Jeff Smith. Callan Ridds, the youngster from the northeast. I think he's a good guy, he is. He's beaten Martin Atkins of Wigan. Mate Quevenhoven. That's the guy that beat Van Gogh, was it not? He's beaten Jitse van der Waal. Devon Peterson, the African warrior. He's through against Lisa Ashton. Lisa won a couple of games, I think. A few people withdrew from this tournament. Jamie Lewis, for personal reasons, which gave Andy Bolton a bye. And Luke Humphreys as well, giving Jamie Hughes a bye. I think I said, I don't know what I said actually, but Jamie Lewis withdrew just to be sure. Andy Bolton is through, and Luke Humphreys withdrew, and Jamie Hughes is through. Wright and Price both been given a bye as the top two rankings. That's because we had a couple of earlier withdrawals, but there we go. Let's say into Iceland here, and Halley is 4-0 up against Throster Ingimarsson. Throster, I think, is second in the seedings. Third in the seedings behind Vita. So really, really good stuff there from Halley. That could be our first result of the round, the quarterfinals. Matty and Thorgir, that's a bit of a game. That's 3-all. That's 3-all. That is a game and a half. Peter Goodmanson 3, Carl Helge Jonsson 1. They are the quarterfinal scores. Of course, I'll be keeping up to date. The Ryan Joyce just beaten, I think it's Vincent van der Meer. That's his name. Joyce 6, van der Meer 2. Joyce looking for his second title. Vita Charua has got a chance here. He wants to guarantee a shot at bullseye. That's what he wants. Wants to get a big one now. It is a nice marker, don't get me wrong. Well, anyway, that is a 218, so that's the bullseye, and can't find the bullseye that Sigurður found for that 82. And it's 1-2-4. When you're on form, when your darts are going where you want them to go, things like this are not impossible. They are now. Nine leaves, well, doesn't leave anything now. 1 leaves 24. As I said earlier, it's a 24 guy, so that shouldn't have taken me by surprise. Double 6. Oh, he's a long way off. He's a long way off, and he can see it. He can see it. And his time running out for Vitor. Vitor needs to win this leg. This leg is imperative, in my opinion. Well, he's treble 20 here now. Needed bull. Needed bull. I'm not sure bull was the right way. Treble 14 was the textbook way. I don't mind a treble 20 there, to be honest. I do not mind a treble 20 in the slightest. It leaves 26. It leaves double 13, which I do like, might I add. But it leaves a double. And you hit treble 20s all day long. Can't find his double 1. Vitor is not enjoying himself at the moment, and I think, well, he doesn't want Sigurður to win this leg, but I tell you, he just wants to start again. Well, that was a slip. That was a slip. Double 3 for Vitor. I don't think he's going to split it deliberately. Oh, blimey, he didn't split it deliberately. He didn't even split it by mistake. He busted it. That's not what he wanted. That was a long way into the 17 as well. Well. He's lucky he bust there. He is lucky he bust there. But indeed he did. Vita Charo then. Maybe go for the 2. Maybe if you're just not having any luck on the double 3 at all, change the MO. That's a good marker. That's brilliant. This is going in. Oh no, it have found too much of the stem. Too much of the stem. He's changed the double, give his back, it will be double 1. Which causes problems with himself, but it's not double 3, which he has always having no luck with. Might not get there though, that's a nice marker. And use the marker and he's straight in there. He leads 4-0. Which is un-Vita-like. Vita usually wins legs, usually he's in matches. I think that was a break and throw as well. I can't connect the dates, it looks like it was a break and throw. It was indeed a break, so Sigurður Gudmundsson is now throwing for the match for a place in the semi-finals. Gudmundsson, Thorgeir Gudmundsson, he leads Matti 4-3. We have our first result in the quarters. Halli Ayel has smashed the number 3 seed, Thorstein Gimarsson, 5 legs to nothing. Thorgeir Gudmundsson has done it. He has done it against Matti. He's beaten him 5-3. Matti started off very well, but in the end it's Thorgeir Gudmundsson who has dethroned Matti, who I would have said would have been a favourite for that one. So the only game left are the one we're seeing now, where Vita trails 4-0, and Peter Gudmundsson, Carl Helge Jonsson. Peter Gudmundsson is 4-2 up. Is that just a matter of time? Possibly like this one. I can confirm Peter Gudmundsson has defeated Carl Helge Jonsson. We have 3 of our semi-finalists, and realistically it looks like we've got 4, to be completely honest. But never say never, stranger things have happened, stranger things do happen. Vitor is having a better time in this leg. He wins this leg, he's in position to break and to hold in the next. That pins 2 back, that halves the deficit. That thing I mentioned earlier, that I said, can I mention it, can I not? I won't mention it in full, but what I will say is there are talks between Iceland Open and MAD. MAD, not being crazy, well, if you're crazy about darts, you might like it, but modern amateur darts. There are talks between the two. One's a body, one's an event. Let's see if anything comes to fruitation from that. Vita Charua not on a finish, but Sigurður really needs a ton 40 to get to anything. So you've got to say, I've got to fancy Vita here in this leg, not in this match. But as I say, if Vita can find a break of throw here, it is very much game on. The only person out of the 2 that can win more than 1 leg now is Vita, of course, because Sigurður wins 1 is 1 here. And with every leg will generate a little confidence. So, should be 6 darts. That being said, Stella on the checkouts, but anyway, it might not need to be 6 darts. He might only need 3 darts, double 10. Oh, that would have been something really, really special. This would be something really, really special. He could actually go the same route if he wants, but I dare say he'll go on the treble 20. Oh no, he's not, is he? That is so inviting. He's got to stay there. Oh my word. Double 10 for the match. Oh, we've just seen two wonderful efforts on very similar outshots. Both ending up on an attempted double 10, both going just inside. Vita here needs double 1. Don't know why he's gone that way. Maybe he likes it. Hasn't found it. Wow. Wow. He's gone 2 double 4. Didn't get a shot at either of them. He got a shot at one of them. The 2, that is. Talking of 2. Oh no, he's left himself in the madhouse. It's not always the greatest idea. But if he hates double 2 or whatever, or I don't know, some people like it. That's the dart he was looking for. Double 4. Double 2. This is awkward. He's moving over to the left. Can't find it. Remember, the winner of this will be playing Halli. The other game is going to be Thorgir and Peter Rurik Gudmundsson. Go on, work in off it, and you're in. Go a little bit lower. Use what you've got. Same distance. And you're not in. No one wants this leg. Sigurður doesn't want to win yet. Vito doesn't want to win the leg. And there it is. Game shot and the match. Sigurður Gudmundsson, who eventually pins in that double 2 to book his place in the semi-finals. He'll be taking on Halli. Whilst in the other semi-final, we're going to have a showdown between Thorgir Gudmundsson, who overcame Matti 5-3. Matti started out well. Gudmundsson managed to finish him off. And Peter Rurik Gudmundsson. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Stick around, folks. You don't want to be missing this. By the way, Petria Fredriksdottir and Tara Dilja Helgadottir. Petria is 2-1 up. You can follow that over on DarkConnect, tv.darkconnect.com. There's also many results coming in from the PDC event, where James Wilson leads Gary Anderson 5-3. Gary Anderson, he's been quite good, but hasn't been back to his absolute electrical self. Danny is through. He's beaten Jason Lowe. Jason's had a decent run. Obviously not today, but he's had a decent run. Dimitri Vandenberg, he's been up and down. He's got to a quarter, maybe 2. Karel Sedlacek of the Czech Republic has dispatched. Ryan Murray has been very, very good. He's out in the first round against former BDO champion Scott Mitchell. And Big John Henderson, who's had a bit of a disappointing run, he's through, beating Rapid Ricky Evans. I'd still say so far, the shock of the first round, Rob Cross losing out to William Borland. Williams had some good games. Had match dance against Van Gerwen. Yesterday. Fine. Schleiermacher. I think he's going to do some big things. He's through against Cameron Aziz. So I'd say it's kind of the second biggest shock. Ron Muhlenkamp. Andy Hamilton. Dave Chisnell beaten by Boris Krishmar. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. It is a shock, but soft tip's a different game. Boris is a monster on the soft tip board. Yeah, it's a different game, I get it. But he can convert the sort of stuff he does on the soft tip to steel tip. We've got a serious, serious man on our hands. Keegan Brown, James Hubbard. And I think that's the results so far that I mentioned. Stick around, I'll be giving you more results from the PDC tour from here, the ranking event number 7, live from Iceland. And of course, Now it's going to leave a copy of the live game we're broadcasting. All that and more. No live dance licenses, don't go anywhere. When the action returns, so will I.
Ekki núna að vera svona. Svona. Svo kemur næsta fíla, hérna í og dætt úr. Bara sást hann bara lendi hérna, þau spjaldi svo hægt hérna núna. Þetta, það er bara hægt.
Ég er mjög ánægður með þessu og það hangað mjög vel í sig.
Já. Það ég vil að sko, þú veist, ekki svona og ekki svona.
Þetta er líka ekki hvernig ég þarf alltaf að kasta svolítið til að finna gripið sko. Já, stoppa. Þetta halda pínulega lenda skilur.
Þetta er líka þetta er núna kemst ég að það. Ef ég væri hérna til dæmis, svona, þá kemst ég að hólunu. Ef það var svona, kannski prófa að kasta í hólunu.
Þá þarf maður bara til liðs, færa sig.
Já, og skilur, þú kannski að segja það sem bara eigið doppel átján og aðstæðingin bara ykkur og vistandi brú og þú komið tveir svona. Hvað þarf að gera? Þetta ekki það?
Kasta og vonaði best.
Já, akkurat, það grísast nærið það speginn í hérna á milli og vonaði best. En ef það væri svona, þá er þetta ekkert undan. Það getur farið eftir hérna og tróðin í hérna beint. Það fara aðeins.
Við setjum bara plan til að byrja með.
Já, gefur það.
Það sé þetta aftur að komast í kappuna, því séu þið. Vinnavatni? Nei, já, misjafnlega herr.
leikina sko, þess að komast í gang. Og ef þú kemst ekki gegnum fyrsta leikin sko, það er ekki að við hittum. Þess að Þorgeir slapp í gegnum á einni línu, skilur, þá er hann hittur. Og þá er svo erfitt fyrir þig sem þú kemur í skallur. Þá er hann hittur. Getur þetta farið svo?
Já, bara verið betri.
Ég sko,
en maður leiði maður að fyrst í stílum og eitthvað.
Ég veit það, hvað er það leikni eins og ég þekki þetta. Það er ekki eitthvað eins og ég er búin að spila í fínum texti. Margt áður íslensku. Klipp, tímundurinn, þrjúndurinn, fjórsumurinn, sko, hann bara hitt ekki mér fyrst og sko, það er verið svo langt að sem hann ekki hitt. Ef maður er ekki að æfa sig í 5 vikur, þá bara er hendur í. En ég er samt mikið betri hendur núna en ég er. Ég hitt ekki að kasta þetta. Ég finn ekki núna aðeins. En ég er mikið fljótur að jafna núna. En ef þegar ég stoppaði sko í sást það bara og sást að við vorum mjög lélegir, sérstaklega fyrstu 12 leikina. Sko, hann var fyrsta.
Það er ekki lega Þorgeir, hann er ekki mætt. Það er búin í það mér fyrir að þess að
Guðmundsson byrjar.
Hvernig þetta útlendingarnir fatta þetta? Það er 3 Guðmundsson að spila í hundum. Ég þarf að byrja að bóla.
Já.
Þú ekki bara að gera það?
Jú, bara að gera það. Bara að gera það. Svo byrjuðu það. Tilbúin. Já, byrja að klára það.
Það er raukt.
Það er ekki 6 mínútur.
Þú veist það hvað?
Skildi með hendur var fólkið. Það kastar það. Leikarnir eru meintu.
Welcome back to live commentary here on Live Darts Iceland, where we are into the semi-finals, the battle of the Gudmundsens. In the other, well, there's actually 3 Gudmundsens and an Ailson. 3 Gudmundsens and an Ails walk into a darts club, and they all make the semi-finals. There's definitely a joke somewhere there. So it's possible that we'll see an all Gudmundsen final. Thorgeir, Sigurður, and Peter. Yeah, the 3 Gudmundsens. What are the odds that one wins? Probably quite likely, considering there's 3 of them. 100% that one will make the final. Well, it's 100% that at least one will make the final, let's put it that way. One will certainly. One might not. Let's see, I'll keep you up to date on the other one as well as the women's brackets. Where Petri Fredriksdottir leads Tara Dilja Helgadottir 4-2. Thorgeir, 86 now. 68. Treble 20. Well, okay, he's left himself around 50. Doesn't really matter. It might not matter at all. Double top here for Peter Gudmundsson, the left-hander, the father, to take the first leg. Oh, and it's just short. And There it is from Thorgy Gudmundsson. He pins tops himself, that Peter couldn't do on the end of a 1-1-5. And he takes the first leg. In what I'm sure is going to be an exciting matchup. Halli and Sigurður still scoreless as of now. Good use of the bullseye. Levels it up at a straight 90. Peter not on a finish, but will be. Oh, he might be something really useful here. Just a big 20. That was a sensational 140. Really, really well worked. Darts 1 and 2 in the treble. Fantastic stuff indeed. This has got to go. What's that, 12 scored? Not going to go. Oh, he hasn't hit the 20 either. Tops for Peter. Tens for Peter. Left-hander should be good. Oh, and it is. It is. And we're all honours even. Whole throw a piece. Dirk van Duivenbode. He missed a match start against Kirk Shepherd. Kirk couldn't take out 106. Dirk had 106 of his own that he couldn't take out. And then he had to come back to win. Dirk van Duivenbode 6, Kirk Shepherd 5. Halli Yields has taken a first leg against Sigurður Gudmundsson. So 2 Gudmundssons have 1 leg and 1 Gudmundsson has no legs. Work that one out. And over in the women, Petri Fredriksdottir is 4-3 up against Tara Dilja Helgadottir. That is the semi-final as well. Beautiful stuff there from Peter, who's lighting up this treble 20. I think he's got a little button in his left hand, his right hand even, because he throws with his left. And it opens up that treble 20 bed, makes it bigger. He presses it, but it's really fast, so you can't see it happen. Then after his thrown, he presses it, makes it closed again. Okay, maybe not that, but you know, he's good. He's good. He's throwing with what looks like pear-shaped flights. And Thorgy is throwing rounded flights as well. I don't think they're pear, they might be fantail shaped. Lovely blue stems that match his shirt. Are they pear fair shapes from Thorgeir. It's not quite easy to see because they're translucent or even transparent. One, two, three. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, I think he was going treble 16 there. He's actually done quite well that last dart, to be completely honest. But he was going 16, but left the bullseye, and ended up trying for the treble. Oh yes, Peter and double 10 is usually a formula worth writing about. Not so much level 5. Peter in the treble 20 is certainly a very, very happy love affair. This one's got to go. Got to play aggressive here. Oh, does exactly that. Brilliant, brilliant there from Peter Goodmanson. All with the throw. 2-1 to Thorgeir. Meanwhile, Halley is 2-0 up against Sigurdur. Game I've been looking at over at the PDC is an interesting one. Aaron Beanie and Robert Collins. If I'm not mistaken, Aaron, or is it Aaron, has only won one match within the PDC, within the auspices of the PDC Professional Tour, that's for sure, the Pro Tour. It was the other day. Has he won another since? I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. But anyway, he finds himself in the last leg decider against Robert Collins. Started off with a 140 as well. I'll let you know if he's won that game. Going to win at this game because it's pretty much even at the moment. Remember, this is with the Peter throw. Thorgeir Goodmanson, 19's first. Well, that was the aim, I can assure you. Not going to happen now, so Peter will be back to level things up. 20. Ah, there it is. There is the tops. He couldn't hit not so long ago, and everything is even. We'll go to the wire in this first of 5 tussle. Talking of going to the wire, Petri Fredriksdottir and Tara Dilja, or Dilja Tara Helgadottir even, they are poised at 4 apiece. I can confirm it was Robert Collins who ended up beating Aaron Beanie in a very close contest indeed. Aaron very happy with the win that he got. I don't think he'll be overly disappointed. Can perhaps look to build, because his averages at the moment are sort of very high 70s, but if he can add 10 to them, it'll start to get interesting. Peter, sorry, not Peter, Thorgeir is ahead in this leg, looking to continue the trend of hold, 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 hold. Isn't necessary. Treble 10's fine. I think he did go 16. Left bullseye. Interesting to know if he actually would have gone for it.
50.
Thorgeir cannot pin what he's after. Outside chance here for Peter, not anymore. 139 left. So Thorgeir should get a grapple onto this and hold throw again. Double 9, unless he chooses to split. Well, he doesn't choose to split, but he does end up splitting. Double 4. Double 4 is there. He doesn't need all 3 darts. He can waste 2 and pin 1 when he wants it. 3-2, everything with throw. And if Peter's going to win this game, he's going to need to break. I think it's rather a break sooner rather than later. Really, 2 legs on the bounce for Peter would be in order. Nice 140, thought it was going to go, thought it was going to get the max. We'll take the 140. Little pressure here on Peter. Needs to hold, that is pivotal. Pivotal, pivotal, pivotal. Pivotal Peter, and that was a beautiful last start as well. Really needed it. Really needed it. Keeps him in contention, keeps him 50-ish points clear. It's a good last start from Thorgeir as well. Somewhat surprised he didn't start downstairs. Wow, not so good visit at all. So that's let Peter off the hook. That's really need a treble, needs a ton here. Oh, won't find a ton, 95 will be all right. Anything less? Treble 19, okay. That would have been fine, treble 3 not so fine. So kind of both off the hook, really. Let each other off the hook. This is going to be the first break of the match. Get anywhere near this 148, so 76 then for the first break of the match. Absolutely stellar from Thorgeir, absolutely stellar. And 3-2 becomes 4-2. And Peter is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to need to win every single leg from now on. But if Thorgeir's throwing like this, okay, the last one was wild, but the first 2 were brilliant. going on elsewhere. Hallie is 3-1 up against Stigamót. A little bit of a slow one there. I can also tell you that Devon Peterson over at the PDC leads Michael Van Gogh in 1-0. That would be a story and a half, would it not? Do like Devon, really nice guy. He's got lots of time for everyone. I went to a darts shop not so long ago and signed some of their ultimate cards. Comes across really well. Peter, very good treble 20. Not much else was perfect. Well, nothing else was perfect. Treble here will be good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Seriously good stuff here from Thorgy. Somewhat of a masterclass. Peter needs to fill it up. 140 bare minimum. I think he's got the 140 as well. That is a pressure shot indeed. And Thorgy won't get this, so Peter does have himself a chance. Really does. Not quite in the double 20, but want to leave it handy in case this 50 doesn't go. 60, 50, sorry. All on even. That leaves 32 for the match and a place in the final. He's just missed it. He's just missed it. So then, Rick Goodmanson breaks straight back. Lance tops. Doing a Rob Cross. Throwing. Pausing. Taking a step back. 2 huge, huge darts. Double 10. He's been 1 for 1, I think, on double 10 so far. Oh, and it's just blundered it. Just blundered his lines, fluffed his lines at the last minute, and surely Thorgy is not going to miss 3 more. Well, he might. That's awkward. That is awkward. Peter can't decide if he's going to look or not. Is that there? 3 well thrown darts, I'd say. Peter Rurik Goodmanson then. Go on, get yourself a 3rd leg on the board. Double 5. Well, I think he still thinks he needs 40. Over to the left, left and low. Oh, left and too low. Unlucky from Peter, maybe it's just not to be. New target, double 8s. New target, double 4. I think Peter's going to be back. He is pretty wild, especially that last start. That was way inside the 4. So big one leaves double 2. Here we go. It's in that same right-hand side of the board as the double 10-ish. Shouldn't be a bad one for Peter. Oh yes, there he goes. And at long last, Peter Goodmanson finds his double, breaks through it. It was an important break as well. I know they were both messing around in the end. Thorgy missed numerous match darts, but that was a massive, massive throw. And Peter's straight in with the treble 20. Single 5. 4-1 Hallie I yields. So at the moment it's looking like it's going to be a Hallie Thorgy final. But Peter wins here, and it's anyone's game. It really, really is. Good from Peter. Ton will do. 99's fine. She's got a full year as well. 81. First start was excellent. Couldn't follow up with another. It's still advantage Peter here. Oh no. Just as I say that, somewhat of commentator's curse. Oh, is that 3 scored? I think it is. You know, it does happen to all of us. I've had no score before. 3 darts, just north of double top, and it was in play. I wasn't going for a double. Happens to the best of us. That's 6 darts without hitting a single 20, despite aiming for that area from Peter Goodmanson. Now is certainly not the time to be missing big numbers and missing anything you're aiming for, really. Finally hits the single 20. Who would have thought to be delighted at hitting a single 20? Amazingly, he's still very much in this one. This peg. Finally, Peter manages to pin in a treble 20. That leaves them 1-1-3. This is the match for Thorgir. Oh, yes. 11 for Bull. He's risking 11. Treble 11, sorry. Whoa. 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 It's taken a punt. It had paid off. It did. I said whoa. I just was not expecting that at all. That was a risk. This is 37 scored here from Peter. So double 18. Well, how close is that? From here it looks like a nice marker, but I'm not sure it is for him. I think that's just in the single. It's just in the single. Peter then, to win back-to-back legs. Take it all the way. Oh, that's a miss. That's a wasted dart. It's only going to be 1 dart at tops. Was that 7 a mistake? Well, yes, it was a mistake, but how big a mistake? Not a big one in the slightest. Fantastic work there from Peter. Very, very well done indeed. All honours even. We've had a couple of breaks now. I think this has been deserved for last. I really do. I can confirm that he's going to be Halli in the final. He beats Sigurður Gudmundsson 5-1. Which Gudmundsson is going to face him? Is it going to be the father, Peter Gudmundsson? Thorgir has the advantage of throw, and I think he has been ahead for the majority of this match in both actual scores and I'd say in his consistency. But it's one leg of 501 to decide who the finalist is. Both chipping away at it, but it is Peter in the driving seat here. Peter is Nick's darts. Needs to stay straight. Even 3 single 20s is okay. Leaves on 147. It's okay. 100 would have been better. Six darts at least. 5 darts from 127. He's done brilliantly to leave himself 50. Peter Wright has beaten Jelle Klassen in an absolute corker of a match, which saw Klassen on the 9 3 times. Ueka has beaten Kai Fan Leung in the last decider. Kai Fan missed tops for the match. And Peter Gudmundsson here has gone pear-shaped. 26. 38 scored. That last dart was a double 12, believe it or not. That was miles. Oh no, this would be the ultimate punishment, and it isn't there. Triple 19. Would have left bullseye, but didn't. Peter Gudmundsson's got to get that last visit out of his head. 3 darts were far from perfect. Double 6 for the match, which looked very, very unlikely a few minutes ago. And it's there in the most dramatic of circumstances. It is Peter Ulrik Gudmundsson. And it's Atlantic. He was marking that one. Excitement. Final. Lots of talking, lots of discussion, lots of excitement as well. For the final, which will be coming up very shortly. In other news, over on the women's tournament. GB difference also 4. She'll be playing the winner. Just starting now, the 2 ladies in their semi-final. The winner will take on Helga Dossier in the final. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And as the summer series is firmly now into the second round, I'll tell you a couple of results that are in. William Borland has carried on his good form, 90 average. Even hope. Daryl Gurney. Gurney was on fire yesterday, wasn't he? Harry Ward is at the end of his roads with a mid-80s average. Not so bad. Daryl Gurney has beaten him. I'd say look out for Harry over the coming years. Youngster looks pretty good indeed. Peter Wright 6, Jelle Klassen 4 in a stonker of a match. And by stonker, I don't mean stinker. I mean it was outrageously good. Seriously, seriously good. It didn't deserve a loser. I feel terrible for Jelle. Playing anyone else, he probably would have won, but Peter is on fire at the moment. Martijn Kleermaker has beaten Boris Krishmar, 2 products of the school of 2020, in Q school anyway. The 2 Christophs have played each other again. I think they played each other on the first day. Played each other again, the 2 Christophs. Ratajski was the winner. He averaged 20 more than Kachuk. Kachuk still got a couple of legs off him, but there you go. And Peter Jakes has beaten. Wait for it. No, it's not my Van Going or Going prize. Ian White. Ian White, mid-80s. Ian White, lethal as the rule on the floor. Lethal. Made the semi-finals yesterday. Finalists out. Rob Cross. Semi-finalist is out. Ian White. James Wade is playing Scott Mitchell as we speak. They are tied at 1 apiece. Silivic just taken a third leg against Callum Ridds. It's 2-1. And Nathan Aspinall, light work of Ron Muhlenkamp. That is 5-0. Michael Van Gogh and Devon Peterson, I've only just seen. It's the last leg decider, folks. It's 5-5. It's 4-01 apiece. I'm going to commentate you through this one. Why not? Why not indeed? Look at the screen now, by the way, the Winmore Open and the Winmore Masters. Michael Van Gogh is in a last leg shootout with Devon Peterson. Peterson starts with 100. Gurn replies with 100. Peterson gets a ton 40, so it's 261. Van Gogh just hit 100. So at the moment, it's 200 scored for Van Gogh and 240 scored for Devon Peterson. This is a match of Devon Peterson's life. If he gets this will be great. And 85 to respond to ton and ton for Devon Peterson. On this match, if you don't want to hear me babbling on about it, on 3 back-to-back tons for Michael Van Gogh. The advantage is with Peterson. He has the throw, and he has about 30 points less. He needs to get a ton 40, really. Ton 40 would be absolutely pristine here for Devon Peterson to leave him on 36. Would be perfect. Devon Peterson's a medium to fast thrower. He's got 56. I think 56 by the looks of things, which would mean Devon Peterson throwing for a Shanghai to take out Michael Van Gogh. Michael Van Gogh only got 97. It's 120 Peterson, 104 Van Gogh. If Peterson's not going to take it out, he needs to leave it really, really handy. Michael is more than capable of getting 104. Devon Peterson got himself a ton. Impossible to say whether he missed start or not. 104 Van Gogh. And is he going to do it? No, he hasn't. He's left himself 20 as well. Devon Peterson's got 3 darts at double 10 to take out Michael Van Gogh. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Because you know Michael's not going to miss his shots at double 10. Wait, and we wait for dart next update, and he's done it. Second dart in hand. It could have been double 10, it could have been double 5, but the huge shock and the huge news is that both players have averaged 99. Devon Peterson, the African warrior, has dispatched Michael Van Gogh, and he's won 2 of those events. He's not going to win any amazing, awesome stuff. Things are looking wide open in Milton Keynes. I know I've been talking a lot about this Players' Championship events, but they have been exciting indeed. Michael Van Gogh is not going to win Summer Series number 5. Players' Championship number 13. Has that opened the door for the likes of Wright or Price? I guess time. Well, it's looking very exciting. But we're going to turn our attention right here, right now, to the final here in Iceland, which is going to be Peter Gudmundsson and Halli Ailes. You can see Halli warming up, throwing a couple of darts, loosening the arm. Halli's path to the final. It's beating Sigurður Gudmundsson 5-1 in the semis, and in the quarterfinals he whitewashed Þröstur Ingi Marsson 5-zip, and 5-1 Alex Manny Peterson. So he's played a good field, only conceded 2 legs. Yeah, 5-1, 5-0, 5-1. Impressive there from Halli. He's playing Peter Gudmundsson in a very, very tight final, in semi-final, shall I say, indeed, against Thorgeir. It's 5-4, 5-2 against Carl Helgi Jonsson, and 5-4 against Alexander Thorvald. So he hasn't made it easy for himself. He's played numerous more legs than Halli, and Halli has only dropped 2. When the final commences, so will I. But I hope you're enjoying this darts mayhem, this darts mashup. PDC darts, and we've got Icelandic darts.
hverju kostið breytið þessi dóttir? Silfur?
Þetta gera það.
Silfur var það gana, ekki bæri?
Já. Ég hétt fyrir brans.
Já, það var við.
En ég að með eins og meðlægt, skilja.
Já, saman á nóli. Ég er stífur.
Það var start eftir svona viku, 2.
Ok.
Það var mjög ákveður.
Hvað er það? Ég var þetta heitt þetta samband.
Nei, þetta bara slengi. Mótel, amatjör, start.
Var þeir með einhver, stórmótið það? Já. Stjórnar samfærið tjent bæðan. Það er 2 önnur komið til þess að taka við að fyrir Jón, en það er 3.
Tri-Nations, UK og DNA.
Já.
Það er ekki bara kjóms eitthvað undan. Það er bara kost.
Komst margir af Stigamót að bíli. Topp 8 mann. Það voru topp 6 síðan kemur Bornir líka og voru topp 8. Svo eru 2 ríki ópenni en 2 vækkar. Íslandsmeistarar og síðan
Nei, Íslandsmeistarinn í 1000 og
kemur líka hérna.
Kebabhúsið. Kebabhúsið. Of de wedstrijd in.
Ja, was in de haast nog goed.
Maar die was zo hard, hè? Die zat daar tegen. Die was zo hard. Zit er zo.
Well, here we go then. This is the final of ranking event number 7. Peter Rurik Gudmundsson and Halli Ayels. Two men that may well make the Premier League anyway. May well do so anyway. But a win for either will certainly enhance their chances. Remember, it's the top 8 following event number 12. Of course, there will be another event, event number 8, to follow this. And it's not just these darts I'm watching. I'm watching all of the action that's been occurring over the course of the afternoon. We have a final or semi-final going on in the background. You can see there Hrefna Sævarsdóttir is throwing to the left of Halli as we look at it, and then there you can see Ingi Björg. I can confirm to you, Ingi Björg leads 3-1. That's the semi-final, the winner of which will take on the winner of the other semi-final, Dilja Tara Helgadóttir. I think Tara Dilja Helgadóttir. All of the events here are first to 5. And Halli, brilliant start. Seem to forget. Oh, actually, we're playing. We're not still going for bullseye. Either way, very valiant effort indeed, considering those 2 trebles. Well, not the 4-off at least, so Halli will be coming back for 90, and he'll get, obviously depends on what Peter gets here, but you'd rather think he might get 6-9 darts for this. So shouldn't have any dramas. For 19. Well, it's not best pleased, but there we go. I can confirm the latest man through on the PDC Summer Series. Twice the latest man to miss 2 darts in Iceland. He misses tops and 10s. We'll be back. You want to be back double 5, but there you go. Going props. Doing a great job. Doing 1-6 checkouts. Liam O'Connor and Darren good again. As well. But here we need double 5 for Halli. Oh, his score. Still has time on his side. Peter a long way back in this leg. Not 5 scores, so he's pinned back a little. Pinned back a little. Double 2. It's there. It's right in the corner. That's a brilliant a start. And that was a holder throw. Peter is good in games that involve hold. As shown with his last game against Thorgeir. Holds all the way. Peter looked dead and buried. Found a little 5th gear right at the very end. 4-2 down, I think, ended up winning 5-4. Oh, here comes Hallie. Not seen too many 140s on the street. I don't think I've seen any 180s today. One for Peter. This will level things up. 18. Is that in? I don't think it is. He wasn't very happy with that. You could hear a lot of disappointment there, but it's all right. Leave 56. And he might not get 160. Won't get 160.
56.
Throwing in the background. She leads 4-1, just 1 leg away from her place in the final. And there it is, an unconventional way of getting 56. Usually 16 tops, treble 16, double 4 will do it for Peter. As he levels things up in this clash, the Clash of the Titans. That saw Clash of the Titans. We saw Matti losing out to Thorgeir Gudmundsson, who himself lost out in the semi-final. From names that are through, Jose de Sousa, James Wade, Mensa Sulevic, and Peterson beating Michael van Gerwen. Brendan Dolan against fellow Northern Irishman Gavin Carlin. That looked like a good one. Dolan averaging exactly 100. Erasma, Michael Smith edging out Luke Woodhouse in a last leg decider. Wayne Jones beat Glenn Durrant. Peter Jakes beat Ian White. It's all going on there. And likewise, it's all going on here. The ladies' game is still being played 4-2 in favour of Ingebjörg Magningsdottir. She's playing Hrefna Sæversdottir. Remember, it's first to 5, all games first to 5. Peter will be back for 1-1. It's a big ask, but it would be huge in many ways, including a break. Oh, he's not going to, is he? Treble 17. Would have left that red bit in the middle of the board. Not happening now. Treble 20. Treble 20. 72. So choices indeed. That's double 6, I think, if he's got that. There is always a risk with needing double 6. That is the exact risk of needing double 6. If you just squeeze into the 10, you're in all sorts of bother. Oh, blimey, what's that? That's unintentionally 30 scores. It was unintentionally 50 scored. That's actually a treble 10. I thought it was a single 10. That would have left bullseye. And so this, if that, well, I've only ever seen it happen once. Someone's got 60 left. And then they hit double 5. Last start in hand. Ball. Beautiful stuff. They're talking of last start in hand. That is double 1. That is a successful madhouse. I've only got 3 darts in hand. Use all 3. Doesn't matter. If the third hits, it's no better than if the first hits.
6.
In fact, it's actually slightly better because, you know, adrenaline and excitement and... Is he going to hit it? Is he going to hit it? Yes, he does. But no, in all seriousness. Use all darts, why not? Oh, fantastic. Look at this. That is the first 180 we have seen on the stream today. And in a way, you could say that these last 6 darts have all been perfect. Obviously, 180 there. Yeah, okay, he missed double 1, but I think the best way to go for double 1, 3 darts in hand is go a bit far, then a bit nearer, then in. What Hallie would do to be on a 3 dart checkout. 2 dart, or heck, even 1 dart, but no. No, he's disappointed. He's on a 3 dart checkout. He's on one, don't get me wrong, and he's going to give it a go. Of course he will. 20 like that will be much more preferential. So as a reminder, this is event number 7. Event number 8 takes at approximately 3 p.m. Iceland time. Which is 4 p.m. UK time. I don't know if they're going to have a quick break or if they just envision this will be finished by that time and they're going to carry straight. I'm not entirely sure. They've said around at about 3 p.m. Iceland, 4 p.m. UK. Just stay tuned. If you follow us on Facebook, or you like our page, will come up as a notification. Ali is in need of double 5 to go more than halfway there. Oh, he's done it again! He's done it again. Very, very similar style to that double 1. He's sort of done the same thing with the double 5, and it's good. It's real good. Hallie breaks the first break of the game. Peter finding Hallie not. Peter is on actually. Peter is the 5th seed. Not. There will be a reason for that. It might be he's not played as many events, or it's just a few bad runs, something along those lines. But we all know how good and capable he is. In fact, we all know how good and capable both of them are. We don't. As a result of luck. Over in the women's tournament is eventually Ingibjörg Magnusdottir, who beat Sævarsdottir. Averaged about 10 more than she did in her first game, so a little more impressive there. It was 5-2 in the end, so the final is going to be contested between Ingibjörg and Tara Dilja Helgadottir. And that is no darts hit there, missing double 8, eventually last dart, so Peter's got an outside chance here. He wasn't sure if that was in, I wasn't either, doesn't look like it is. Hallgrímur did back 3 darts at double 8. And that is the leg. A faint dot within that double 8 segment. And Peter, once again, has got his work cut out. He won 3 back-to-back legs in his semi-final match. Well, if he carries on throwing like this... Oh, beautiful stuff there by the father, pinning in on a leg he absolutely needs to win. But then again, he needs to win all 4 of the legs. If he doesn't, he finishes as runner-up. And not that one, actually, but very straight indeed. And okay, couldn't pull out the 180, but not too bad considering Hallie Scored too many in that first visit.
60.
Decent leg there from Peter. First pass to win this leg. You like he's going to do so. What a 1-6-1 would give a bit of oomph, wouldn't it? Not going to be 1-6-1.
63. 64. 97.
Start there from Harry. This is going to ask questions of Peter. $78 left. Needs a treble. Treble was 18. And could that be that for Peter? Ali will hope so. Yes, 51. One dart. Oh, bluntly, that would have been some way to win, let me tell you. That would have been some way to win. Double 10, usually a favourite. Oh, and he's missed it. He's missed it despite starting the leg with a 180, despite looking so strong in this leg. Ranking event number 7 is surely now in favour of Hallgrimur Ayilson. Wow, has to hit this double 16. And he has done it at long last. And mutual respect between the two of them. He was later on. No. I can't actually see the images. A good, all-round, entertaining afternoon. See darts and, of course, don't go anywhere, because I guess women's fight between Ingebjörg will be broadcast. That is my guess. I've seen no reason why it won't be. But before we get there, here is all the information straight out the Iceland Open and the Iceland Masters. The Iceland Open has been bumped up a bronze event, I think. No, sorry, from a bronze event, silver event. A lot of prize money at stake. Bit of fun as well. All the information's on your screen now. Have a look, get involved. If you can chuck a darts, I think you'll enjoy yourself.